Something. What's up, guys? Good morning. Got a few stocks moving right off the bat here. What's up with the UAVS? What's up, One Life? Good morning. IBIO, all the way up to 147 so far. NAT up to $8. BWEN has been selling off, and it's losing volume. I still think it has a lot of potential. I like that it hasn't ripped that hard. I mean, it initially ripped hard from 146 to 340. That's a big rip, but it's been pulling back quite a bit. And if it can find some support somewhere, that would be pretty good. TROV, they got some treatment for cancer that shows positive signs. It's ran from 110 to 205. Kind of selling off at the moment. 200's at 197, so a little potential there. Yeah, the SPY is just going, man. You don't even think about the SPY. You just let it go. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't feel right, but you know what? It can just do what it wants. Government's at the wheel. Let the government take the wheel and just just sit back for the ride. That's all we can do. So you just look at that SPY and you say, "Yep, that makes perfect sense." So we got a few others with press releases too. Dare has a press release. It's all the way down to 200. They didn't really do too much in pre-market, so it could be something if some volume comes into it. And then BXRX. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you'd have been playing the SPY this whole time, you'd be doing real good. So, but let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, BXRX. This is one that I can't remember his name, but in the Facebook group, he's been saying the last couple of days, and the last couple of days, it's actually been going up pretty nicely. So I just put it on the watch list this morning. It does have a gap to fill. It's right above that gap. It's got some room up to $4, so it's a possibility today. It doesn't have any volume right now though. But right now my main watch is IBO, NHC, BWEN, and Trove. Well, I think the stock market's supposed to follow the economy, but you know, like I said, the government's got full control of it right now. So let's see if it starts coming up. I'll probably get in this. Got some buying right off the bat here. I want to be patient today, but if this presents a good opportunity, then I want to take it. Looks like it's going to sell off a little bit more here. Yeah, a lot of selling, so good. Let that come down some more. IBIO, I'm pretty sure it's going to have a bit of a sell-off here at the beginning. It's been climbing all morning. Question is, how far is it going to come down? See BWEN all the way down to 2 so far. Trove coming down. BWEN is the top gainer on the NASDAQ list. So it's got that going for it. No, $2. It seems like a pretty good deal on this stock. You see it got bought up right off of $2 as soon as it hit. NAT popping right out the gate all the way up to 834. Now an IBO starting to pop here. Going to try to break 150. Yeah, blowing right through 150. Took a lot of sellers out there. The DARE is right at this 200-day moving average. Pretty good support there. Just no volume yet. See, IBO still couldn't break that 150, so that's where I think the sell-off's going to start coming at. If IBO starts coming down and Trove keeps coming down, could make BWEN a good option. But we gotta wait things out. Good morning, Stephen. We gotta wait things out. But like I said, I'm keeping a very close eye on this because I like everything about it so far. But I want to see it start coming back up. So I tried to find some support at 215, and now it's kind of bouncing around in between that $2 215 area. Let's see, CXTR popping up here. GLBS, this is a shipper. Let's pop open the shippers, see if they're getting attention. PXS, yeah, shippers are getting some attention. We might have to change the entire strategy here. If PXS starts really getting some attention, this is going to move. They got a NASDAQ notice too. That's not good. These shippers are ridiculous. So we gotta keep an eye on the shippers a little bit. TIX. Let's see, is there anything else going on? ASNA. Little retail stock. ATIF signs subsidiary. See, Trove is starting to come back up now. Trove trying to break 150. I don't like the pattern on Trove though at the moment. This pattern's not really anything. I think it could sell off pretty easily. Let's see, IBIO coming up to $1.50 though. Again, trying to break that $1.50 area. BWEN still selling off. It's a lot of selling. If it sells all the way down to 168, down to this 200. That'd be probably oversold. NAT, yeah, NAT is just running. This play has just been going up and up and up. This has been a great swing trade. I made a killing off this swing trade because it's been on my watch list since last week. Let's see something. If NATT is going up that much, let's see, is WWL going to start going back up? No, I don't have very much volume. See, IBIO still couldn't break that 150 yet. Still trying. Nothing yet is really doing too much. BWEN starting to get bought up here in this $2 area. And BWEN, if this green candle engulfs this red candle, we could actually see it start moving. So this candle's got a minute, but I don't think it's going to get up that high. But with everything else coming back down, sold the business. And NAT all the way up to 880. That stock is just soaring. That stock is just soaring. The stock is not touring. The stock is soaring. All right, does that sound right? I think that sounds right. Let's see where this next candle opens up on this. Because if we found that $2 support, ooh, I like how that candle opened. We're still not breaking above the 9, and that's what I'm kind of waiting for, is to see it get back above the 9. Yeah, got all the way up to 9, so it's probably going to pull back now. Going to have to consolidate. before it makes another run for 9. See Dare selling off, BXRX selling off. IBIO looks like it's about to try to maybe crack the VWAP in the 9 here. I'm thinking this is about to sell off. It looks like it anyway. SNDX, yeah, I can see it over here. It's running straight up so far. I can't do anything with it going straight up. BWEN still at the top of these lists here. I'm just trying to make sure $2 is going to hold up as support, and if it does, then I will probably look for an entry. Especially if IBO and Trove start selling off. No, Trove still held up so far by that. VWAP and 9. Or not Trove, but IBO. Starting to come up here a little bit. Yeah, I think IBO is going to crack off. Trove's coming up too. Trove is a ripper. Trove was ripped before. I'm kind of leaning between Trove and BWEN here. And you see it's still struggling to get over this 9 right now. Yeah, IBO cracked that. I figured that was going to crack. Looked like it was going to. I don't know. Is it going to be Trove or is it going to be BWEN here? See, BWEN still having issues getting over that 9, and Trove is over the 9. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice if it was both. So it looks like BWEN might test this $2 support again. Oh no, we got bought up. 818 on NAT, you're probably good. I would say you're probably pretty good on that one life. Yeah, 818. Yeah, right off the 9 EMA. Yeah, you're probably good there. Looks like Trove might start going here. I'm gonna go on Trove. Fill at 149. Let's see. A lot of volume was starting to come in at the break of 150. So let's see if it breaks over the VWAP and starts going. Start moving a little bit here. Got some resistance at 160. We're gonna have to see break down. A bit selling at 155. Here we go, starting to move a little bit. Let's see if we get through at 160. 160 breaking down. Oh, we might start moving here. Oh, we're moving. We are moving all the way up to 165. Little resistance there. Yeah, 160 is holding up right now. There it goes, pushing back through 160. Got a minute for this candle to close. I'd like this candle to close over 160. It's trying. There's buyers coming in at 160, trying to hold it up. Let's see, 850. So we got 20 seconds. Ooh, it's coming back down here. Took my eyes off for just a second. So it's definitely not going to close over 160. I don't like that close at all. This needs to come back up. Wanted to close over the VWAP. Golly, man, that's a lot of selling. So let's see. This might turn around on me. Looked like it was gonna have some volume, but then it just started cracking. If this doesn't get back over 140, I'm gonna have to get out. Let's see. It's the bottom of these candles at 137. There we go. Yeah, get back over 140. That was a big pullback for it just to go up to 167. want to see this hold the 9 up at this point. This is not looking good. PWN's down, IBIO's down. Yeah, come on back up. I'm going to have to run for a few minutes, so I'm going to put a stop loss in it, I think. See if this is going to push back over 150 here. It's really struggling right now. It is really struggling. It's looking for a lot bigger move than just 167. That's crazy, but maybe it's not. Maybe that's all it's got. Because it needs to stay off of 140. It needs to be pushing back up towards 150. The more it comes down to 140, the more likely it's going to drop. So you can see we got some support building right here at this 138 area. Alright guys, and I gotta run for a few minutes and I'll be right back. I'm trying to think of where I want to put the stop loss at. I might just have to get out if this candle doesn't start coming up right now. Afraid I'm going to get stopped out if I put it right there, and this could just make another U shape it round. Let's see here. Let's see if this 132 area holds up or not. All right, I gotta run. I'm gonna put a stop loss at Stop loss at 130. If it drops below 130, it's probably done anyway. So, all right, I'll be right back, guys. Here we go. Like I was saying, sorry. But yeah, if this trade doesn't work out, I'm going to stop buying in the first 30 minutes of the market, because this should have been a nice, easy, predictable play, and it just got held up off of some not even that serious of resistance. So NAT's level 2 is crazy. You got a nice U shape going so far, starting on NAT. But yeah, if this doesn't work out, I'm not buying in the first 30 minutes anymore, because the predictability is just not in this market. But at this point now we're looking for another U shape. But I mean, this getting in at 133 would have been a lot better than 149. But we will see. We'll see what happens. OGEN. Let's take a look. This chart is all over the place on OGEN, so it's hard to say it's just now getting back above this support area at 42 cents. I don't see a reason to trade it today or anything. I don't know what you're thinking on it. Very barcodey. I wouldn't touch this stock. All them barcodes is no bueno. Oh, but let me show you what I mean. Let me give you a good. So when it looks like a barcode on the 5 minute or the 1 minute like this on the intraday charts, then that's because either light volume or manipulation. And you really don't want to be trading stocks that are being manipulated. They usually act crazy. I kind of like this area on BWEN. I might try to get a few shares of this and see if it makes a big U shape. Maybe back up to that 230 area. We're down what, 170, 175 support, 170 with the 200, 170 there, 180 across through there. Yeah, this is a pretty strong support level. BWEN is at. Computers, exactly. It looks like Trove might crack. Yeah, very risky, very risky. If somebody else is in control of the stock, if manipulators or whatever in control of it, it's going to be a lot harder to predict what it's going to do. Yeah, BWEN starts holding up in this area. I may look for a position on it. NAT looks, or not NAT, but Trove looks like it's going to crack. Yep, so Not buying in pre-market anymore, or in the first 30 minutes anymore. Too unpredictable. Yeah, y'all killing it on NAT. NAT is making a nice move. See, IBIO bounced off of that 125 area. Almost 50,000. Because then a lot of stocks in the morning are going to have 500,000 in pre-market when you're making your watch list. So I put my minimum at 50,000. All right, Mark, have a good one, buddy. Yeah, Trove cracking down. Trove cracking down. See, 150 is the bottom of this. NAT is still looking good. IBIO trying to get going again. IBIO is kind of on a trend line here. KURA. Oh yeah. Nice move so far on that. Daniel B's quiet today. He's quiet. I need to see BWN get over the 9. Because it still hasn't done that. Sounds like Amazon is delivering something because my dog is going crazy. Yeah, I hear you. It's a good alarm system. VXRT selling off. That's selling off. Take some things off the watch list here. Try to narrow this down. Try to look for... See Dare with a little bit of a U shape here. Not much volume yet. But Dare can rip. It is known to rip before. RTIX. CXTR trying to break $1. A little bit of a triangle going on here. And draw just like this, a little triangle. No press release though. Let's see, IBIO getting above the VWAP here. Trove, really? Really, you're gonna stop me out? Just to come right back up? How annoying. I mean, IBIO does have some potential to move. BWE and down to 175, still coming down. I don't know what Daniel B's doing. I have no idea. I can't believe Trove is coming back up now. This one stupid candle stopped me out for no reason. Just one little drop down. It ended up holding that 130 area. That's unfortunate. Question is, he probably is tired. Hey, thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. It's my birthday, guys. It's my stupid little old birthday. I was trying to dodge my birthday, but apparently nobody is gonna let that happen today, cause everybody, the phone's been blowing up all morning. Like, I'm trying to not pay attention to that. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. GLBS. Yeah, right. I ain't injected no disinfectant. I'm not gonna, definitely not gonna do that. Don't worry. I promise you that's not gonna happen. Yeah, you guys gotta like the stream now for my birthday. I want the stream to 100 likes. Yeah, I like a nice win today. If I can find what it's gonna be. I just don't know what play it is gonna be yet. Oh, there we go. There we go. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Right? That's one way to look at it, Josh. This just seems so oversold to me. It's got to break back over the 9 if it's going to do anything. Yeah, I mean, we're way down here at this bottom support. It's sold off all day so far. I mean, it sold off what, 3 hours so far straight of a sell-off. But I don't know. Until it shows some type of strength, I don't really want to take a position on it because it could just keep selling off. Yeah, I know. The 200-day bounce does do pretty decent. But I just want to see it above the 9. That's the biggest thing. Nice job, Mark. Nice job. SNDX, yeah, nice. Still running. And IBIO still has a chance to make a move. Nat's still holding $8. Looking a little weak right now. But that $8 has been support, so as long as that holds up. Trove's still a possibility if it can keep making this U shape. RTIX. What is this running for? Reduces cash price of... Okay, that's a business sale. See, CXTR did pop out of this triangle at $1 right now. This run from yesterday's ran from 78 up to $1.12, so not a ton of room. BWN just may be too oversold. It may not go. It may not do anything. I mean, this is a big red candle. Volume may not come back into it because it sold off so hard. See, that just came out of the press on others. No contact remote forehead temperature inspection. Huh, that's interesting. BWEN starting to come back up a little bit now. Let's see if we can get back above the 9. And then I may look for an entry. I'll try to maybe look for an entry here. I don't know. I don't know if I want to get... Okay, now we're starting to come back up a little bit. Alright, BWE. Let's see what you got working here. Opened right up at the 9. Actually opened right above the 9. Let's see what happens on this candle. I may look to get an entry here and see if this climbs back up. Trove is trying to get back above too. What, BWEN? I mean, how many more pre-market holders does it need to shake out? It's shaking out everybody. I mean, we've had 3 hours of selling off. If everybody's out of it, who's going to be out of it? I mean, this ain't much volume that made this come back up. There's not much selling going on. But I just want to see if it's going to keep trying to come back up first. There's some serious bag holders selling, holding for 3 hours through a loss. There's some very serious bag holders. They must be. Especially from it ripping, from... I don't know. I don't know what I like the best at the moment. I like BWEN because it is so sold off. If it can show some strength. Actually, it's starting to show a little bit of strength. I might... So I'm just debating right now between Trove and BWEN, but Trove has got to get back above the 9 as well. You would thought a cancer treatment that's showing positive results would have been a pretty strong play on Trove. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. See, IBIO is making a little U-shape back up to the VWAP, so I mean IBIO is a possible play too. Which one is it gonna be? That is the question. So Trove is now opening up above the 9 here. Whoops. Yeah, SNDX so far, I mean, that was a good higher price play, but one of these lower stocks is probably going to make a move. A lot of buying coming through right now on BWE, and it's not moving. That kind of makes me a little nervous. That time and sales just lit up green and didn't even move a cent. Yeah, still climbing straight up with SNDX. Not gonna lie, I like Trove's U shape better than I like BWEN's. Hmm. I'm torn between Trove and BWE, and again. Trove testing that 9 again. Neither? You don't like neither one? Oh, Dare's starting to pop up. Old Dare. Dare's done nothing so far and has a pretty decent press release. Couple. And then they got a price target of $7 on it now, $7.50, which don't mean anything, but what do you mean? What do you mean if it's not cracking the 9? It's still on BWEN is still under the 9. That's what's making me nervous on it because it's not getting above the 9. Kind of the same thing on Trove. Trove having issues with the 9 as well. Yeah, it's not going. It's not breaking above the 9, which is what's making me nervous. But I'm thinking about going on dare here because we got a lot of support. We got a lot of support under dare, and it hasn't had a ton of volume yet, and it really hasn't made a move yet today. So I'm trying to see if volume is going to start coming in on dare. It's going to have to break 125 before it can start moving. All right, Josh, have a good one, buddy. Yeah, CBWN still right under the 9. So is Trove. I'm gonna go on dare here because it's starting to come up. There's some selling at 125. I'm gonna see if volume's gonna come into this. Plenty of support under us. So if this support doesn't hold up, you just got to get out. But I mean, been at 124, 125. So if it drops below 120, then I just hop out. But dare has a good chance if it gets the buy-in volume. Because we are above these indicators. We're above all indicators on the daily chart. I mean, we're above a lot of stuff, and we don't have a whole lot of resistance above us, and it's not really made a move yet. So let's see if enough buying volume comes in to push us over 125 and see if it starts getting some attention. I've traded dare before, and I've always done pretty decent with dare, so let's see if I'm right about this. Because I just don't like anything else that's in this price range right now. Here we go. Starting to get some little bit of buy-in coming in here. 125 breaking down. There we go. Now let's see what happens. Let's see if it starts moving. There's definitely some buy-in starting to come into this. Slowly but surely. So I'm starting to get a little bit of movement here on level 2. It may be slow. It may be a slow climber a little bit until it can start getting some volume. A lot of red coming through there now, but there's not really a reason for it to sell off after a 2-cent movement. That's a pretty good open on that candle. That candle opened up pretty high. So I don't know. I'm just chilling now. I'm just chilling, waiting to see what this is gonna do. I'm in here now. Plenty of support below. It's just waiting to see if the buying volume is going to pick up. Let's see. Let's look at where some resistance is at. It's a little bit at 130. 150 is going to be pretty strong resistance. If it gets up to 150, that'll be a pretty good move. So that would probably be a good profit target. Let's see what's back here. 135, a little bit of resistance there. It's got some room to move though. We'll see. Let's see what happens. It's been slowly getting bought up since it hit that 115 area. See, BWN still riding right under the 9. Trove is just now getting back above the 9. Trying to. And IBO just dying off there slowly. Trove may end up making a move if it keeps coming back up. See, how's this guy doing? Oh yeah, this one made a move today. BXRX. Decent little 20 cents you could have got out of that. And there may be just a slow mover all day. I may be stuck in this all day. Come on, Thinkorswim. Come on, Thinkorswim. You can do it. There you go. I don't see Trove back under the 9 too, so all those stocks are not doing much. NAT selling off here. And SNDX down to the 9. That's where a lot of the volume is right now, is on SNDX after this massive run. People are watching it. CREX, this one popped up some more. So that was a nice little U-shaped break there, 165 to 210. See, they're pulling back a little bit. Let's see how this next candle opens up. Okay, so that opened up decently, right at 124. This guy gets a strong break over 2. It could move. What's up, Satoshi? The play of the day seems to be SNDX. That's made the best move so far. A few people are playing NAT. NAT got a quick move this morning. I traded Trove. I got in Trove right here at 149, and it just had a fake out breakout, so I took a loss on it. Looked like it was going to break 150 in the VWAP and take off, and then it just didn't. It just went up to 160 and right back down. And then right now I'm in Dare. Got in Dare at 124. Right back here. And one of these candles. I'm just waiting to see if Dare's going to get volume in. But Dare's got a lot of support. That's why I got in it. I like the support below it. 9 and VWAP, the 200, they're all right here together. So that's really strong support in that 119 to 21 cent range. So, yeah, CREX breaking $2 up to 215 so far. SPY coming down. It's got some room to run. It's got room up to 240. Yeah, but I mean the SPY was way up this morning. The SPY was all the way up to 291, so it's got to have a pullback. The CREX still running. And if Dare doesn't do anything, if Dare doesn't slowly climb today, then I'm going to have to readjust some things because whatever. I think Dare's going to end up being an all-day hold. I think it's going to probably stay in that 120 area for probably an hour, 2 hours, and then slowly start climbing back up the rest of the day. I see REX dropping back down. But yeah, I'm going to have to readjust my strategy. Because this week so far, I haven't won a trade. And nothing I'm trying to trade is working out. And even stocks that I'm thinking are going to work out really well, like BWN, I really thought was going to eventually get some buyers in, and it just keeps selling off. So if it's not working, you gotta change it. So we'll see. Yeah, Trove looks like it's going to sell off. IBIO coming back up with the VWAP again. This is what, the fourth time it's hitting the VWAP and not breaking. I mean, it still could, but TIX. See, the problem with all these runners that we're seeing on here, like KURA, there's no press release that, like, there's no reason for this to run. Like, how are you supposed to call this is going to run? You got to scalp it to, I mean, try to play it safe. Like, I have no idea why this is running. So why would I trade it? And then it's the same thing, RTIX. So they have a little bit of a press release, but not that good. You know, and that came up a little bit. SNDX. Their study shows potential of leukemia treatment. That's it. And this stock has ran crazy off of a press release that says that it's ridiculous. The stock market right now is so unpredictable. That's not that good of a press release. I mean, Trove has one that has positive results for cancer. I mean, leukemia is the same thing, but that one is pretty vague on SNDX. And then you got a few people who raise the price target $1 on it. So there's not really any reason or catalyst to think that this is going to run $6. Because that just contradicts what Trove did. Because Trove has the good, right there. Consistent tumor regression. You know, good response rates and stuff. Positive signs. And it's down. SNDX, we have potential. And it's up $6. Like, what is going on right now? And BWEN they won a $19 million order, and it's down. So things are not working the way they used to work. That's what I'm finding. They're not working in this market. It's too much unpredictability, so it's hard to try to buy breakouts. And that's the whole reason I'm in Dares, because it's not close to a breakout. The breakout point is at $1.50, so it's got room to at least climb to that breakout. But buying right at breakouts is just not working. Same thing with IBIO. And I tried to break 150, came down, trying to get back above the VWAP, struggling to do that. And then AT didn't have a press release at all, and it ran from $7.91 to $9. Of course, it's an oil play, but I'm just saying the market is funky. It's real funky right now. Things that normally work are not working. Here's another one, GLOG from 376, 425, no press release, just rebound from the market. AGL, that's pricing, public offering, whatever. SPRO, no press release, running. So they filed an 8K. Yeah, see, like, this is same thing with CREX. This is not a good press release. It's going up because traders are circulating the website homepage. I mean, the no contact remote forehead temperature inspection is cool. You know, that could be a thing, but like, I just don't feel like that's a strong enough reason to trade that. But yet it's ran. I don't know. Yeah, but orphan designation never gets moves. I know that never gets volume on stocks. Those come out all the time. Like it's not bad. Like SNDX's press release is not bad, but it's just like to run $6 and then Trove does nothing. Like things are just off right now. It's weird. It's a weird time. SPY still cracking. Let's see the SPY. Oh yeah, SPY's having a nice sell off. I mean, it's just selling off just because it hit this heavy resistance up here and people are selling it off. It made a nice run in pre-market. Unless we're going to have another... unless we're going to have another sell-off, another big sell-off again. Whoop. There's dropping down to 120. What's going on here? So now Dare's starting to sell off. Breaking through all that, cracking through all that support, except for the 200. Let's see if the 200 holds up. If the 200 doesn't hold up, I'm getting out of it. Not going to risk any more. Not going to risk any more on anything. Starting to crack. We got 3 minutes on this candle. See, we even got support at 118. These candles right here hit 118, 118. Top of this one, 118. Top of this one, 118. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 support lines that it just cracked through. Let's see, are you going to come back up or not? Are you done? Another thing is SNDX didn't even have volume in pre-market. It literally had no volume all of pre-market. And then it gets volume right at open and runs. So a lot of it's not what we've been seeing. The stocks that's been moving have been ones that have volume in pre-market. But they're not working out anymore. Let's see, do we got a little bit of a trend line maybe starting to form on this? See, we possibly got a trend line. Troll, big old U shape, possibly. I don't know. I may start waiting to. Let's see. SPY still dropping. Nasty. Yeah, SPY is really dropping hard. If 285 doesn't hold up, then this could get ugly for the market. This could get real ugly for the market. Oh, all these watch lists? Yeah, I can tell you what they are. The top one is just my main watch list that I make in the morning. Um, that's the top one. And then the second one is the top 10% NASDAQ gainer. I just put it up because I like it because it gives you an idea of what's kind of moving within the NASDAQ. And sometimes you can catch some stocks starting to pop up on it as well. And then this one is a scanner that Sways99 gave us the. What did he give us? He gave us the. What do you call it? Parameters for. It's kind of a momentum scanner. So these guys just pop up. And then this is just a 10% loss NASDAQ gainer. When I'm looking, I'll try to find dead cat bounces and stuff. I'll look on here. But lately, we've not had too many stocks selling off that hard. So there's not really been any dead cat bounce opportunities. And then this one right here is my shipper list. List of shipping stocks that have been pumped in the past and gotten big moves. I just keep a list of those because you never know when shippers are going to get hot. And when shippers get hot, there tends to be a lot of rips in that area. Like usually if one shipper stock runs, multiple will run. So that's why I keep that list there so I can see that. And then this says ETFs, but it's just got the SPY on it and TVIX, which is a ETIN, and then VIX, which is a velocity. That's a ETN as well. And then SPDN's a ETF. PHIO. And then the rest of these are just long-term things that are under here. REITs, gold, energy, pot stocks in the U.S., oil, swings, tech. That's all those are. So like the main ones I watch are my main watch list, the top 10%, the Sways scanner, and ETFs. Because I just want to see what the SPY is doing. But yeah, it looks like there's a lot going on, but there's really not for day trading. Just a couple of little boxes. Yeah, this scanner, if you want the Sways scanner, we'll wait. I'll show you the parameters to that here in a second. Yeah, I can do that now. Let's see. Alright, so there's your parameters for that. CREX just ripped. I'll switch you back over those parameters so you can see it again. Yeah, CREX, nice pop. Up to 225. Got a little resistance in that area. May or may not break. But if it breaks 225, if it breaks 225, it's got room to 245, 250, some pretty strong resistance there. And if it breaks that, it's got room way up to 3. It's another stock, no volume in pre-market, and then started moving up $1.10 to 225. There you go. Make sure that on this bottom bar, because this one bottom bar is really important to make this scanner work. Make sure everything is exactly the same, and then even over here, make sure it's on 4 hours. You got to click that, and then click 4 hours, then EXT, and then 2 bars ago, greater than 5% closed price range. And then the rest are pretty easy. The rest are similar to the scanner I use every morning for my pre-market watch list. They're running out, or just dying off of volume right now. All the volume is left there for the moment. See, CREX starting to move up. Broke 225 up to 235. This is crazy. This is crazy that press release is making this run. The pre-market one, yeah. I'll show you the pre-market one. Let's see. That's my pre-market scan. Is it this one? Yeah, here's this is the pre-market scan I do right here. Well, actually, I don't have it at 5 cents. That's an older one. But 50 cents to $10. You can adjust that if you want. If you want to look at higher price stocks, you can make it 20. And then the 50,000 volume, and then a max share. I've actually been putting this up. I've been putting this up to 70 million instead of 40 million. I did have it at 40 and 50, but I've been moving up to 70 million because we've had stocks with some higher prices or higher floats moving. No problem. Well, that scanner is not doing much today because everything that showed up on my scanner hasn't done anything. NAT was just been on my watch list, but everything else, IBIO, nothing. Trove selling off, BWN selling off. Dare has kind of sold off, but started building a little bit of higher lows back up if it can hold above the 119 and 120 area. But if it cracks that, it's going to be done. And then BXRX has actually made a nice climb, but that was somebody else in the Facebook group who put that, who brought that to my attention. I can't remember. He's a new guy. I'll have to look it up, but he's been talking about BRX for the last couple of days, and it's been moving nicely. But yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. The stocks that we're scanning for are not doing anything. Yeah, well, not the top 10% gainer. I have it percented by or I have it sorted by percent change. But yeah, I do it by volume because that way it kind of gives me an idea, where a lot of the volume's at. Like you can see on this watch list, NAT 66 million, IBO 64 million. You can kind of see, and then we know VRX is not moving as fast because it doesn't have that much volume. Same thing with Dare. And then on the sways list, I have it sorted by volume as well. But I mean, you can sort it however you want to, whatever works for you. I just use volume most of the time, but you can do percent change as well. And that way you can kind of catch some moving. If you want to look for them to be changing. But it doesn't really matter. I just do volume just because those are the ones with the highest volume are going to be the most active stocks. So See, Dare's trying to pop back above this this 9 in the VWAP. It's trying to. And this is what I was saying about Dare moving slow. As long as it holds up here and it starts coming back up again, it could just slowly climb on this trend line all day long. But that's only if it holds up this trend line. Let me straighten my trend line out. That was an ugly, dumb looking trend line. There we go. That's a better looking trend line. But Dare could easily just could as easily sell off. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen on Dare. Alright, thanks, Sways. Have a good one, buddy. Today definitely is a wash for me, for sure, unless Dare happens to work out. But yeah, it's I'm glad it's not just me thinking that today is a little wacky. Tomorrow I'm just going to be extremely patient. I'm not jumping in anything in the first 30 minutes and then maybe even the first hour. I think I'm just going to be waiting things out tomorrow because nothing is working right now for me. And I'm not going to, this is kind of a chase. I mean, this is a good move. There's a little predictability there at this break, but overall, I mean, there's not a lot of predictability. But yeah, this guy's the 100% runner today off of people circulating their website. No actual press release. Just people talking about their website. So that's something. But it's got volume and it's ripping, so I don't know. I never would have thought this was going to be the stock today. It's kind of mind-blowing. And it broke through multiple resistance lines all the way up to. Yeah, it's crazy. But it is what it is. What can you do? What can you do? If this holds up, I'm probably just going to put a stop loss in it. I'm probably just going to put a stop loss in and just go about my day. I'm not going to sit here and watch this all day if it's going to move this slow. Kind of feels like PHIO straight up. It kind of feels like the other, like a 2 weeks ago or something like that, where we were getting the real big rips at lunchtime. So it may be worth it to look around at lunchtime to see what's moving, see if anything's doing anything. But yeah, I'm pretty much done with my trading. Oh, especially if it cracks. I'm going to have to get out if it cracks. Just dropped below that trend line, which is not good. So that trend line is no bueno. Yeah, this looks like it's about to sell off. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of this because now it's cracked below. It's below all indicators. I'm not holding this for any longer. See if I can get out a little higher. I may just have to get out here. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out here because it's about to crack that 117. So that didn't work either. Couldn't even get a good build up play. Well, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I might go to scalping. I might just start scalping because it's so hard to predict these breakouts right now. No, I'm gonna have to do some reflecting today. Try to figure out what's gonna be the best course of action for the rest of this week. Cause I'm down now. Let's see. I'm down about $150 so far this week on 5 trades. So 5 losing trades so far. So I'm going to have to readjust. I'm going to have to readjust and figure it out for tomorrow. Of course, it's not that big a deal. I could easily make 150 tomorrow if I figure out the right stock. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. We got us a weird market. What's the SPY doing? Did it hold up 285? Yep, it sure did. Okay. But yeah, oh well. You can only give it a shot. Just keep your losses tight. I mean, 150 is not. That's a lot of. So it's not a little amount of money, but it's between 5 losses. So I mean, that's kept my losses pretty small for the most part. So we'll just have to see what tomorrow brings and try to readjust. But yeah, I think that's it for me today, guys. Good job to anybody who was able to pull some profit out of this janky market. Looks like CREX is going to maybe try to get up to 250. But anybody else, if you didn't trade, you were probably smart today to sit out. If you did trade and you took a couple of losses like me, you just got to keep your head up, get ready for tomorrow, and, readjust the strategy. Figure out where the money's going to be made at or how to make the money if it's not going to be clear cut. So yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining me.